Okay, yeah, that works. Now I can minimize this window, go over this window. So y'all have been at the academy for some time. Y'all are roughly weeks into your second month at the academy. You had the little field trip I described in the episode 1.5 handout, where you got to do a little bit of shopping.
Yep. Cash came in, cash went out.
Personal shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, win some, you lose some. But, you basically bought yourself entrance to what is supposed to be, the event of the year as far as, forest outside of the Citadel activities go. Sorry. A little bit of jitter still know this. So. Kind of starting a little bit, as I say, in media res, Assistant Director Bari is teaching a lecture on the importance of establishing a brand name for your adventuring party early on. But most of y'all are having a difficult time paying attention to the lesson at hand. And it's like, the last class of the afternoon, and it's kind of hard to be paying attention. Like, Professor Bari would kind of, with his, dry, monotonous voice, kind of almost lulling you to sleep with his, baritone, bristling mustache. And it's just like words are going in and out, in one ear, out the other. It's kind of hard to really... I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit of nerves myself.
I know, you're good.
So anyways, you're, I think, distracted by, you've been hearing about this birthday party. It's kind of like exciting thing, been overworked at school. It's kind of this first chance to really get a break. You've got a 4-day weekend coming up, and this is your last class of the day of a half day before this 4-day weekend. Professor Bari's kind of boring on and on about this thing that you kind of don't really care about. You're kind of looking around at these other students, kind of haven't really had a chance to get really to know one another. The topic at hand is establishing a brand name for your adventuring party. You're not even sure if you're going to want to adventure with these people after graduation. Some of you are probably even wondering if you're going to stick around this academy for long enough to even graduate. You're kind of zoning out, and I think you're snapping back to attention when Professor Bari says something a little bit ridiculous that makes you, suddenly pay attention to what he says when he says something like, because the men I rode with and I never really knew what to tell people to call her. And he kind of pauses. He's not really sure if he should even say this. Before we knew it, we were known along the Queen Coast as the Mustached Riders. And it's at that moment that there's a tone from the southern bell tower signaling the end of classes. And y'all know that Susan is going to be meeting you at the eastern end of the cathedral, where the greenhouse is, to walk y'all out the northern gates of the Citadel and through Lavender Woods and towards the Priscilla's Glen, where the birthday party is going to be happening.
Okay. As I leave class, I'm going to take from my
So I
disguise.
imagine y'all are going to do that.
No, I'm going to take out of my disguise kit a little fake mustache as I walk out of class past the professor. Just because I have the equipment and I can.
Looking sharp, Tegan. Keeping it tight, keeping it trim. I think it's just briefly later that y'all. Where is my window?
Here, one sec. I'm going to reload Discord. Because you're a little staticky for me, so I'm just gonna.
I don't think that's you.
That's not you.
That's them. They keep cutting in and out for clarity for me.
Mhm.
Oh, should I quit? And
Yeah, it's back to being distorted again.
and come back. I'll be back.
Okay. All right.
How's that sounding?
All right.
Good
Yeah, you
so
sound way
far.
better now.
Okay, tight. Okay.
I think it's back.
Yeah.
It's so back.
Is I'm sorry. Was
Now
Susan
you're
was
perfect again.
Oh, it's good.
right. Susan was meeting y'all at the Southern Greenhouse. She is loaded up with 3 huge wine wooden barrel-sized barrels strapped to a backpack on her back, and she's got 3 more that she's just hand carrying. And she is walking you around the southern edge of the cathedral, rounding a corner, and heading north towards the northern gate, and exiting out. And y'all are walking outside of the cathedral into the Lavender Woods.
Okay.
To the woods we go.
Susan's kind of, I wouldn't say struggling. She's kind of a beefcake. She's got 3 big wooden barrels kind of strapped to her back. She's got 2 on one shoulder and another on another shoulder. And she's kind of walking in front of y'all, leading the group. And she's kind of asking, so, like, what do y'all get for Priscilla's party?
I reach into my big like coat and I pull out just this gnome with its pants like halfway down and its butt cheeks sticking out like really far, and I'm just like, got this.
Quest pulls out a box
Horrible.
and gives it a
That's
gentle shake.
lewd and really crass. But
Bequest pulls out a box and gives it a gentle shake, and I'm like, well, I got a working box of genitalia right here.
Oh.
Wow, they make those.
Oh, yeah. Special find.
Okay then. So that I can understand this out of character, you bought the unicorn a strap-on. That
Multiple
I think
genitalia.
I think strap-ons and fleshlights and options galore.
Hmm.
You win. You win D&D. Anyway, Tegan will pull out the bag with the wrapped bag and just be like, I bought matching leg warmers and the tube top, and it's all pink and sparkly. I've never shopped for a unicorn before.
Well, yeah, I was
Pretty easy to
wondering.
please.
Yeah, I was wondering what would a unicorn want. So, I just thought, well, what would I really want? And then I just bought my gift according to that. And he takes out like a small little wrapped box. This is in here is one of the most
Inside.
finely crafted goblets I have ever seen. So you'll be able to drink. She'll be able to drink all her wine in style.
Sunny is like really eyeing this goblet,
Oh, I bet you
like
like that.
kind of sketchily, but trying not to do anything about it.
Oh yes, it's he like briefly like takes it out of the box and was like showing you, and it's like the gaudiest goblet you've maybe you've ever seen. It's like it's over decorated, like it looks like it's like bedazzled, and just like whoever was making this is just like going ham on this thing.
God, Sunny is like visibly sweating at this point now.
So I'm picturing the absolute antithesis of the correct choice of
Yeah.
Grail of Life.
yeah.
Search
Like
for the
the
Holy Grail.
The complete opposite.
Poorly.
That cup has so much poison.
Fasciest, rhinestoniest, Dolly Partoniest, like, I love it.
And then he just like puts it back in this little box.
Manu has a little, it's like a little black gift bag with some white tissue paper in it, and he doesn't take it out, but he just says, "It's a hat. I got a little hat. It's a 1/4 size halfling, and it fits over a unicorn's horn."
Oh, that's
Interesting.
that's pretty cute.
Like the horn goes up the halfling's butt, and it just kind of sits on its face.
Oh, okay.
That sounds pretty
I think you know
adorable.
exactly what this unicorn likes.
Cool, Manu.
I think it's kind of Sting barrels. Got 6 barrels, 3 on her back, 3 in her arms, kind of leading y'all along through this forest path, going along a stream for a while, off a path, in through a clearing, kind of in through, not on a path for some time. And then she gets to a point where she kind of is slowing down a little bit and squinting around. She's kind of not not really like talking, not really hanging out, not really cracking jokes so much anymore. Just like paying more attention to the current surroundings. I'm gonna go ahead and make open on tablecloth. Visible rather. Lavender Woods -1. Y'all aren't necessarily moving around yet, because Susan, I think, puts her hand up and says, "Hold on, something's not right," and kind of sniffs around. Makes a perception check.
I agree. It's way too bright out here. It's gonna wreak havoc on my skin.
Over direction. And she is kind of, where is the right cue for this? Sorry, bear with me. I have a lot of tabs open, so everything is fucking chugging on my computer. Susan's walking over here and remarks that some of the plants are dead or dying or dead looking, and that's not right. I mean, that's part of the natural life cycle, but this is, a unicorn's forest. That's like not how it should be here. And it's kind of walking up to this, bad looking plant, kind of evil looking plant thing. And then she kind of starts to draw out her sword. And then she makes like howls in pain when she makes that step. As you hear kind of like a swift metallic clink. And come on. Interact with you. This creature steps forward and swats her sword out of her hand.
It's a giant finger. Ah!
Into the woods in that direction.
Or mine.
And if everybody could roll initiative for me.
Oh, -1. Wow, okay.
How are you able to get the initiative roll onto tabletop like a?
Just right click your token and it's like add to turn order.
I think you just click your...
Oh, I see. Okay. Add to initiative.
Yeah, and then you can Like if you roll physical dice, you can just type in what you roll.
Yeah. Well, it just said Scout had like a whole thing.
Yeah,
There's like-
so what I did is if you, in the bottom left corner next to the gear wheel, it's like a, I don't know, an eye on a stick. If you scroll to the
Yeah.
bottom of your stats, just double click the word initiative. It'll pop up in the chat and then just hit send.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yep. Thank you.
Someone else showed me it last time, so yeah, thank you.
Only because I've screwed around with this a little bit. Do I know a thing? I knew a thing. Exactly one thing. I knew a thing.
So, yeah. So Ricky actually rolled a 2.
Still waiting for me to end up rolling a 0 for initiative.
And without spending any of your movement, you could scoot within reason. Like, don't move more than, like, you know, squares from where you're at. But you can move around a little from. Pretty slow on my computer. General region, y'all can feel free to spread out a little bit.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna move Ricky as close as I can get to Mr. Needles.
Each block is how many feet again? 5?
5 feet.
Okay.
5. Like I said, without you don't have speed for this. This is
I'm
technically
just thinking ahead on range spells
but
and not
right,
being up
each block
close.
is 5.
Okay.
I also have to.
With me?
Okay, so first up would be Sunny. Oh, I didn't roll for, hold on, I didn't roll for Susan. My bad. Which is a 9 plus 2. It'd still be up first, I just moved that aside to Susan 2 initially. But yeah, sorry, you're up first.
Okay. I can't do, like, line of sight isn't gonna work here, right? Like any ranged things.
I mean, what is the range? You still have movement. You have to spend
Okay,
it.
yeah, I mean, I can move, like, here.
I think I was mistaken about that line of sight comment I made in our first, like, troubleshooting game. I think I made a mistake about, like, a friendly being in the way of a shot, so you had to move before. I think it was Marcella. I made Marcella move before taking the shot, and then Stephen corrected me that in 5th edition you don't actually have to do that.
Okay, so friendly creatures don't block anything.
Is that how the rule is?
The creatures do not provide cover in 5e.
Yeah, they.
friendly creatures
I don't.
within the way of the area that the spell, but
Oh yeah, you can definitely do friendly fire fireball, but
Okay, well, just to be safe, I yell duck, and I start blasting with my short bow. Which is, at
this
needles.
one is go ahead and roll it.
6 plus 5, so 11.
That does not hit.
Okay.
Do you, at 2nd level, just get 1 single attack per attack action?
Oh yeah, I mean I can
Still not
I can dash, but I'm not going to.
yeah, you don't. Most people don't get a second attack at the
So
5th
yeah,
level.
I don't really want to get closer, considering like whatever just happened with the floor over there.
Oh,
Sorry,
you
I'm
see-
done.
That being your turn, Tegan is up.
Okay. So I don't know if that was actually visible to everyone else, but I was just measuring out distance. So I get within 30 feet of each of my 3 targets, and I cast Bless on Ricky, Sunny, and Susan. So that's
What is blessed with?
anytime you attack or make a saving throw, you roll a d4 and add that to the roll.
Well, thank you.
You're
I mean,
welcome.
thank you.
You're welcome. So yes, it just gives each of you that extra invigoration, and then eeny, meeny, miny, mo. To Sunny. You're welcome. You're awesome. You're going to kill however many of these things there are. And Bardic Inspiration also.
I missed before, but now I feel cool.
Yeah, now you have both
Before,
Bless
now
and a
I-
Bardic Inspiration die.
Oh, okay. I'll look that up.
You just you can choose that at D6, right?
Yes.
Yeah, choose that at D6.
Oh, wow.
Any of your attack rolls or saving throws.
Okay, so a D4 and a D6.
Yep.
Yeah, although the D6 only once.
Yeah, the D6
Oh, and blessed is every time for the next,
Yeah, the D6
what is it, 1 minute?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have fulfilled my purpose and done everything I possibly could. And
Susan is probably up next.
Oh, for both of those, do you have to, well, I guess just Bardic Inspiration. Do you have to say you're using it before you roll?
yes,
Okay, so you have to be like, this roll is going to count for everything. Got it.
yes. Oh, nope, I stand corrected. I just
Okay.
reread that. This can be added
Susan's-
after seeing the roll, but before knowing whether it succeeded or failed.
Okay, got it. And they stack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Good to know.
thank you.
Okay, so Susan, looking down at her legs, like, "Ugh," is going to rage, but she is unarmed. So she is going to unarmed
Punch him in the face.
attack Pulse with advantage, which is a natural 20. Which is still just, what's that? 1 plus strength. So 2
Correct.
plus strength.
Correct.
whole
So
for 1
2 plus 4, so 6 damage is done to. Okay, and that is Susan's turn. Which would be Manu is up next. Yeah, that is true, sorry.
Alright, let's see.
I'm sorry, Chris, did you roll initiative?
Yes, I got a 14.
Oh. Whoops.
They have gotten lost in the chat.
And after Manu, then I'll just add a 6. Add to initiative, sorry. Put you in at 6 for now, and then you said 14. I'll put you in at 14
Yeah, whatever.
7, so you're after Manu. But yeah, Manu is, sorry.
I am going to cast Command, and I am going to tell it to grovel, so it has to make a Wisdom save. Assuming it can understand me.
Ooh, that's. Are these like plant monsters?
It does understand common. Does understand it if you're not making this.
Okay, yeah, I am. And the DC is 13.
What is the DC? Ooh, natural 20.
Ah, fuck.
I got natural 20 on this one, so 19.
Well,
It's minus
that's my turn then.
Nice spell use.
Well, at least we know it has a -1 to its wisdom saves.
Quest, you can go next.
Okay, well, the quest is going to cast Chill Touch.
And this next round, we'll bring you right over.
The 9 plus 7.
Proper range on that.
16. That's 120.
Oh yeah, you got plenty.
Yeah.
You're targeting needles, this one here?
Yes. Yes. That one there. Needles.
Did you say what you rolled?
Yeah, sorry, I think it's like distortions happening. Yeah, so I rolled, sorry, what did I roll? 9 plus 7. So yeah, sorry, really bad math.
16, maybe.
Yeah, yes. So I rolled a 16 to hit.
16 does super hit.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
What do I? 1d8. Yes, that's me.
Chill this fool.
Alright, I rolled a 7, and it gets a disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn. So yeah,
You deal
cold
7
skeletal
damage.
hand reaches out and
That
snatches it and
disadvantage.
hangs onto it.
Well, that just completely chills it to the bone, and it's kind of attacking no more because that's enough damage to kill it completely.
Let's go.
So that takes care of that one.
Oh yeah, and chill touch is necrotic damage. Just FYI.
That critter was critter. That Needleblight was down by bequest. And then it would be the Needleblight's turn this turn. So the Needleblight up in this corner is going to use its 30 feet of movement to 15. Here, with disadvantage, it's going to make an attack at Quest.
Alright.
12 and 18. Plus 3, 12, 13, 14, 15. Does 15 hit you?
Yep, that hits.
Okay, so that is 2d6 points of damage. And so this creature up in this corner kind of 3 points of damage. Kind of lumbering up, kind of these like piercing damage. Lumbering up and kind of extends one hand, and out of its like extended fingertips, needles launch out and kind of arc through the air and just like sink into you and just like get you for 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
That is going to end the Needleblight's turn, and it is now Ricky's turn.
Okay. So, it's just the one over here, right? Don't see any other ones?
Right.
Alright. So Ricky is going to 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then he's just going to dash. Use his action to dash. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then he's just gonna get right in front of this Mr. Tweedles and start mean mugging him. And that's his turn.
Another creature that y'all had not seen rolled a 19 initiative.
Oh.
Oh no.
Sassy.
It's a shambling mound.
It's so tiny.
Fascinating.
The image looks
I'm
kind
not
of like
super
a.
used to this UI.
Oh, there were many more. Okay.
Oh.
Twig blights instead of the 2 needle blights, though.
Mm-hmm. Dang, I should have donned my shield. It's okay.
Blighting. Sassy, brassy, trashy, blighty. I know we said it last session, but I think we're probably going to say something along these lines probably every session. I love the way you just name these monsters.
I need a faster way to do this. Don't fucking fight with me. Ugh.
Everybody dance now. And of course, I'm just going to dance by spinning in place because skirt go twirly.
Well, I think these 3 mites, lights just broke because
Oh, it happens.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
Initiative trackers literally breaking off like this week.
Oh. What?
As a thought for the initiative tracker, if you're going to put them all on the same initiative anyway, couldn't you just put on the initiative tracker the twig blights instead of have each one there separate?
And yeah, probably not wrong, but it is the twig blight's turn. So they are going to begin their swarm round. They've got a movement speed of 20, so 5, 15. Come on. Susan. 5, 10, 20. Doesn't quite get up to you. I think this one's going to go towards Manu.
Oh, thank you.
10, 15, 20, 10, 15, 20. So Sassy is going to make a claw attack at you, Ricky. That's going to be a 17 plus 3, 17, 18, 19, 20 to hit. What's your AC? I'm assuming it's not 20.
Did you just say something to me? Or
Sure.
sorry, you're like
Might,
cutting out so bad I can't
working.
hear. Sorry, you're like cutting out so bad I can't.
Reconnect, maybe? Is it bad for everybody?
Yeah. It's been pretty body.
Might just be that. Sounding any better for folks?
For now.
Yeah.
Okay. It was Sassy that was making an attack against Ricky and rolled a 20. Does that exceed your armor class, Ricky?
Sorry. Yes, 20 definitely does exceed my armor class.
So that is 1d4 plus 1. So that is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
A little claw swipe at you and just like
Ah,
right in a weak spot, and does like 5 hold for a little like twiggy thing, kind of really get you. Okay, so that was Sassy doing a little claw attack against you.
all right.
And then Blighty is also going to make a claw attack against Manu. Is an 11 plus 11, 12, 13, 14. Does 14 hit you?
14 misses.
Misses. So that thing just like tries to get up at you and just like can't quite get past the shell. And then Mighty is going to try to get at Susan. I'm going to roll a 7, 8, 9, 10, which also is, I think Susan's got a bear trap on her leg and just still manages to shake this thing off. And that ends all of the blights that have viable action. And then it is Sunny's turn.
Okay. Sunny's gonna stay where she is and start blasting with magic missile. I'm gonna target one dart to each of the three monsters on the right. So Blighty, Mighty, Fighty, and it is 2 damage to everyone. 2 damage each.
Okay. So those all auto hit for 2 damage. I think they each make a little.
And then before I end my turn, I'm going to use my cunning action to dash over to here, there.
So yeah,
And then
with your
that's it.
movement and action out of the way, that would be
Yep, all
Beth's
done.
turn.
Wait, who'd you say was up?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not sure if it's typing, but like it's like really loud over the microphone, and it's like interfering with being able to hear. I'm not sure whose it is or how to resolve that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was just writing an email to my boss really quick here. I'll just mute myself.
No worries.
Yeah.
Totally understand how to multitatask. I was just like, oh, I can't hear. Okay, so let's see. Who is in range? Let's see. They're like, wait, let's see. 10, 15, 20, 23. Okay, so the quest is going to cast Magic Missile on Tweedles, Sassy, and one to Blighty. Auto hit, should I just roll for damage? Okay. I feel like we talked about like the ways to do that. Like, is it just like rolling one dice and then multiplying it for the 3? Okay.
No, I mean, I'd say do a different one unless you're trying to simplify. Unless, like, when you get up to higher levels and start to like roll a different dice for like a bunch of different darts, like you're not doing more than 3. You could roll like 3d4s. You have 3d4s. You might as well roll 1.
Do that. Alright, so I got 4 on one of them, 3, and a 1.
I should have specified before you did this, so I'll let you use where to apply those now, but in the future you should, I feel like,
which is which?
a little bit harebrained right now. But yeah, where do you want those darts to go?
Oh, I said, so I wanted 1 dart to
Like,
Tweedles.
which dart damage do you want to do?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, do 4 damage to Tweedles, 3 to Sassy, and 1 to Blighty.
Then the other one to Tweedles.
Yes.
Which was how much was
That
that?
was the... Okay, so I'm just gonna repeat. So the first one was 4 to Tweedles, 3 to Sassy, and 1 to Blighty.
Are you gonna do anything?
Yeah, I'm just gonna move a little bit back out of range, and that's my turn.
With your turn done, it is Tegan up next.
Okay, so has Blighty, the one that's 10 foot from me and right in front of Manu, That one's been hit by 2 magic missiles so far, correct?
Blighty's looking, just a couple twigs.
Okay.
He's on his last twigs.
Because I am a very, very bandwagony person, and I have practiced this and recently learned it. I will cast Magic Missile. I will do one at Blighty, and then 2 over at Tweedles. I was right the first time. So the one for Blighty is 3 damage.
That
And then-
definitely gets a Blighty.
And then Tweedles takes a total of 8 between the 2 darts.
That's some good
Missile
missile.
on the 2 darts. That takes care of Tweedles.
And I'm going to move up to Susan. And because I did my action, I can't help with the bear trap. But what I can do is use my bonus action to pull out and like hold out my rapier because I don't use it. So here, you can use this to fight with. If she takes it, she takes it. If she doesn't, she doesn't. And that ends my turn.
She's like, no thanks. Ugh.
I think Sudan's still like grunting in pain a little bit, just like looking down at this trap around her ankle. Considers making a strength throw to maybe get rid of it, and just punches the twig in front of her. She is still raging, so she has advantage. That is an 11 and a 7. She fucking misses. Like swings wide. Like I think this thing's so short. Just
Did you add-
comes up to her knees. She just like tries to swing at it. And she fucking misses.
Did you add bless?
Strength modifier, maybe because it's an unarmed attack, and she's. Oh, did I add?
No, did you add bless?
Which would be a D4 to attack roll.
Correct.
It did not add bless. So what did I say? 11 plus 1, 12. Still misses. Bless. She's like just misses. That ends her turn. She's still got her ankle in the trap, face to face.
Bless you.
Blight, and then it is Mono's turn.
I will attack the one next to Susan. A 16.
That will hit.
For 4 slashing damage.
That will do it for that one. I think you just slash through it, and just like the splinter it had left, it just like holds, like shreds, and that one is no more. Are you going to use any movement, or do you have a bonus action or anything?
No, that's going to be it for me.
So, Ricky, you're up next.
Alright. I'm gonna do what any good low-level paladin should do, and I'm going to attack with my sword. So I'm going to attack Sassy. One sec. Bam. And then I also, I believe I'm still blessed, so how do I, oh, I just click, okay.
Just the brackets.
Yeah, so 15 to hit. So 15 to hit.
15 does hit.
Alright, then he deals 13, it should be slashing, I believe, damage to Sassy.
Yeah, longswords deal slashing, not piercing. I don't know why it says piercing.
I can just change that really quick. Yes, but yes, 13 slashing damage to Sassy.
Right, I guess I could look in this because you used Sassy is slashed to twig-shaped ribbons.
Alright.
And Sassy is sassed his last sass.
Then I'm going to move my character right here, so that Trashy and Frashy can't like run past Ricky, and that's the end of his turn. That's the end of his turn.
That brings us to the top of the round. I think the last that are left is what's the one more over here? Yeah, fighting to run over 5 and then 19 plus 3, 4, 5. So 12 or 22 to hit you, Tegan.
To hit me? That definitely hits. That hits me more than twice over.
Susan is going to use her. Susan is going to use her reaction to use her spirit shield to reduce that damage by 2d6, which is going to be 5, 6, 7. So that negates all the damage you would have taken.
Yes, no concentration save.
So that's that creature's turn. And then we're going to run up on Ricky. 5. Come on. 5, 10, 15. To make attacks on Trashy is going to make 11, 12, 13, 14 to hit.
Uh, 14 does not hit. No, it does not.
And Frasy is going to 13, 14, 15, 16. I also don't think 16 hits you either.
A 16 actually does hit him because he doesn't have his shield out, since we were kind of like ambushed on the road.
Okay. Okay, so that's a 1d4 plus 1. So that's 3 points of damage, and it just like gets its little nails up in you. And that ends their turn. It's back to Sun's turn again.
Sunny runs over here, whips out the short bow again. And not. What was that? D. Okay.
Wild.
12 total.
17.
17 does
Wow.
hit. 17 does hit.
Okay. So that is
But
nice. Like so excited about this hit.
now it's trashy away. Are you doing anything?
Chris just kind of like looks, just like, to cast so +7, so I roll a 14 to hit. I didn't hear. Did you say if it hit? 14 does it. Okay. Damage.
2 points of damage does it.
Oh, sweet. Well, a giant thrust and blew it up. Okay, that's
Tight.
much.
So you took the trashy out. From you, Chris, was that a yes? That was your turn.
I'm done.
So Tegan, you are.
Trying to decide what I'll do for the last 4 minutes, and I still haven't quite decided. I'm going to just disengage and back the heck off, and that ends up being my whole turn, because disengaging so that it doesn't hit me again, or try to, takes my action, and that takes my movement and action. not going to spend any of my bonus action resources. How much of that got through?
Most of it, you were only out for like a second.
Oh, okay.
You said you were using
Yep.
engagement. That was taking pretty much your whole turn, is what you said.
Yep, that is my whole turn. So, Susan's.
Okay.
I'll BRB.
Is gonna look down her wrist, look up at the twin light that she failed to hit, but Bonnie took care of already. There's another twig blight behind her, kind of nipping at her ankles. I don't think she's raging anymore because she hasn't taken any new damage and she hasn't dealt any damage. So when she turns around to strike to the twig blight.
Well, for rage, it's just if you make an attack roll that counts, even if you don't actually do damage. Because didn't she try to punch one of them?
Correct.
Like left.
She did try.
Yes. Yes. Even as long as you like make an attack roll, it still counts. It's not like you don't actually have to deal damage.
I guess I just thought you had to either take or deal damage. So she has advantage when she turns around to try to swing at the twig light behind her, and that is a natural 20. So that is 2.
Let's go.
Plus 4, so that's 6. That's just, I think, just like with an elbow to this little needle blight's face, just like poof, it's just sawdust after that.
I like how she rolled 2 crits and then it's just 1 extra damage since she's using her hands.
Hey, I offered a sword.
I love how, I don't remember, I think it was Tegan maybe, was like, I don't know, there might be other, I mostly like her in the paragraph, so it wasn't really like scary overshadowing y'all in this battle. But yeah, she wound up rolling 2 crits, so. And that ends her turn, and Mom, you are up.
Not a whole lot to
Oh, I didn't turn my camera back on.
do. I'll just I think she might have gotten hit some, so I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Sue. So Susan gets back 4 whole hit points.
Thanks.
And that's my turn.
Got one last lonesome little Twiggy blight in your face.
Sorry?
Ricky, it's your turn.
Okay. Alrighty, so Ricky's gonna do what he does. He's gonna hit this thing with his sword. You get that thing out. And he still has blessing, right?
Yes.
No. Alright, so that's a 17 to hit. Or actually 20 to hit.
That hits.
All right, so
That extra hits.
yeah, so Frassi takes 6 slashing.
That extra kills it. How do you want to do this?
So he's not even like really slicing through Frassi with his sword. He's kind of just like squashing it, like breaking the leaves and the twigs and stuff with like the brunt of the sword. Just like kind of squashing it.
And it's just this like dried twig mush, just like disintegrated dust. It's like your sword doesn't even do slashing damage; it's more bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's like, dang twig things. He gets to healing himself.
Well,
Oh, what the hell's
And
going
it's
on with
kinda,
that?
like limping, kind of hobbling on one foot in a bear trap, kind of. Ugh.
help out with.
Strength check.
I'm just doing the help action to give her advantage on her. I
With
have
advantage,
like
that's tight because I rolled a 6. Oh, 18. That's nice.
yeah.
Uh,
I have a
so I
strength
think
of 6.
you get on one side of the bear claw. It helped nonetheless. I think you get on one side of the bear claw because sometimes the strength is not enough. Sometimes something is so unwieldy, it's just like too awkward for strength alone to do it.
I applied
and she
my
kinda
weight
gets
for
herself out
leverage
of-
more than actually help. But yeah, so Tegan's just like, okay, so who's still hurt at all? Anyone? Anyone?
Ricky
took a
raises
few
his hand.
points.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'll bandage you up. Use my healer's kit, and that's now 1d. I've already forgotten exactly what the healing is. Spells, equipment, features. Healer. I didn't actually note. Okay. I'm sorry. I forgot how much it heals. I know I roll a d6.
It's a d6 plus 4 plus
Plus
the
level.
plus basically plus the level plus the number of that creature's hit die.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean at higher levels, that's
1d6.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's because of that flat amount, it's amazing at low levels, and because of the scaling, it's amazing at high levels. So 2 plus what? Sorry, their hit
1d6.
dice.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 4 plus their hit dice, which is
Right now,
it's 2.
1d6 plus 6. Okay. So I rolled a 1, so you heal 7 hit points.
Cool. So is it the target? By the way, is it the target's hit die or is it the person's?
It's the target. I look over at Susan. Did Manu manage to fully heal you up?
I could use maybe another 4 hit points, but to be honest, I'm fine.
In that case,
tip top.
I might as well bandage her up and just it doesn't matter what I roll.
Well, and how about since
That's very sweet.
how much?
Thank you, Tinker.
Okay, well, never mind then.
I took the feet. I bought a
Anybody who
bunch of
would
the
care
kits.
to-
I know my purpose.
A perception, you said?
What?
Anybody who thinks they might be like keeping an eye out around to see if there's, if that really was the last of it.
Yeah, I think Ricky would be doing that.
No, I got
I'm
a
busy
tan.
Yeah,
bandaging.
I'm making sure my orc girl is all right, so I'm probably not paying attention.
Well, Ricky tried. He got a 7.
Because he's
Manu,
kind
you got a
of
10?
pulling twigs out and looking around.
Yeah, I would rather fight. I would rather fight an owlbear than a sentient nettle plant. I've accidentally crawled through nettles before. I've never had nettles crawl through me.
Interesting you should say such, because none of y'all notice the rustling in the bushes, another needle blight that's kind of running around the corner, kind of stalking you and getting ready to send another volley of needles. But you do hear kind of like a big rumble of footfalls hitting the forest floor of like vroom, vroom, vroom. You kind of hear like, oh no! It's like a big swipe attack that sends this this needle blight just across the forest floor. Why can I not unclick? Okay, just flying across the floor, dead in one hit. That's like, oh, are you okay? Ah, and I think I found your sword. Students. I've been fighting blights all day.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
Owlbear professor.
No, but an owlbear.
Um,
I am Gary. No, I'm not a professor. I'm here for the party.
To quote the message that you sent me before, that was bespoke of me. That was
oh. Well,
that was
you said you were fighting these things all day? Do you know where they're coming from? We just got attacked by some.
Oof. Yeesh, oof. I probably shouldn't have said anything. It's not really my place to say. Mention anything about it. I'm not on Priscilla's special day. You wouldn't want to sour the mood or anything. But yeah, it's I realized early on writing this episode that 3 of my main NPCs are doing very distinctly different versions of vocal fry, and this is going to be real hard, so bear with me. Oof. Oof. I love you, Harvey Firestein, but oof. Anyways. But yeah, we should probably get going. Anyways, it's nice to meet you. Hi, it's good to see you again, Susan. Let's get going. Here's your sword. I found it in the woods over there. And I think y'all start heading through the woods to your destination. You're probably not super far away at this point.
okay.
Oh, so we're just gonna head to the party, not gonna worry about this threat of blights.
That is what we were told.
Oh, I mean, not to worry is maybe sounding a bit, I don't know what the word is to use, irresponsible. I wouldn't say like that. Yeah, I'd say you're safe. Just be on guard. I'm just saying, don't. Priscilla's had, a rough couple of weeks lately, and this is an important party for her. And
Just yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
I think she knows. It's just she's got a lot going on, and don't.
All right,
All right, woo!
I
Let's
really-
go party.
yeah, I'll try not to mention it.
Yeah. Sunny does not put her short bow away.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think, we could put this map away. Dollar heading there, and it's right, Google Docs. You arrive. Susan's, pretty much healed up. I think she's still limping around a little bit, but she's still able to carry her 6 giant pistols that she's been carrying along, and been now accompanied by this owl bear who's wearing this huge beehive wig and this beautiful, like, black sequined, like, kind of rhinestone, like, glittering dress. It's just, like, kind of walking alongside you. And you get to kind of this clearing in the forest, kind of this glade area that there's a clearing in the trees, the hill that goes up, and there's kind of in mounds, I wouldn't say like ruins necessarily, but there's some stone walls that maybe used to belong to a building that's no longer there, and they're all wrapped in fine silks and other fabrics. There's a big central tree that's also the trunk of which is wrapped in these fine silk fabrics. The trunk and branches the way out to the leaves, and then the underside of the canopy as well is covered. And then there's a tent, similar silk material in the back area. There's some buffet style tables set up, some with food. There's another one set up where y'all can leave gifts. That appears there's some gifts laid out already. There's y'all are pretty early. Not really many people have arrived. There's a gallery of forest critters. There appears to be a little gift basket on the table of little mushrooms and berries and like kind of a little assortment of foraged goods, and the squirrels and forest critters look very proud of themselves for the arrangement that they were able to make. There's little 2 very small elderly look to be elvish, only about 3 feet tall, gray hair, outside of the tent, standing next to a very large, basically looks like, Chris, what are those types of cows we like? It's not a Guernsey cow. Is it
Scottish Highlands
cow? A really fuzzy cow. Scottish Highland cow.
Yeah.
Basically like almost like a unicorn, but like fuzzy long hair. And like in addition to its one long central horn, is almost like long out to side antlers too, and just like long, shaggy, just like velvety, like black hair, just like luxurious black hair, and a lot larger than like horse size, just like maybe like small, like baby elephant size, just like thick unicorn. And I think when y'all start walking up, that black furry-looking unicorn goes like, "Hey, girl, hey!" And then Susan, carrying her stuff, and kind of drops her barrels off at the tables. Like, "Oh, hi, Pernilla. Oh, hey, Boggles. How's it going? Where's Priscilla?" And she says, "Oh, Priscilla's still in the tent. Eddie, big day. How are y'all doing? Oh, new students. Hi. How are you? Who are you all?"
Hmm.
The name's Ricky.
Bequest, and Bequest opens their cloak and unhitches Knox from their fanny pack, and like, "And this is Knox." Nah.
"Oh, I think we're gonna get along just fine."
Hi, I'm Tegan.
Sunny.
I'm Manu.
Hey. Oh, a turtle boy.
Happy birthday.
Y'all are still a little bit early, and it's kind of like that awkward part of it. Y'all haven't even seen Priscilla yet. That's Parnilla, the person who's been doing most of the organizing of the party. Priscilla's kind of still sequestered in her tent, getting ready for the event. But yeah, y'all arrived a little bit early. I imagine drop your presents on the table. There's another table with stuff to eat. There's a couple of these little butlers walking around with other little trays of hors d'oeuvres. Other people are starting to arrive. It's kind of that awkward part of the party where you're a little too early, but you're not like friends with the hosts enough to be that early. I don't know if you've ever been at that type of party where you show up too
Yeah,
early.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Time to awkwardly stand in the corner.
Now Ricky is dancing. Is there
Right.
music playing?
If you start dancing, Tegan will start playing. Let me just tell you. I'm just gonna throw that out there. But yeah, is there?
There is not immediately music playing. There is not immediately music playing now.
Then I will be playing my
y'all are
viol.
still a little bit early.
I will start playing my viol.
Right, and
then.
this was the chicken came before the egg. Ricky definitely started dancing. I don't know what the dance version of the song would be, but definitely the dance came before the song. So you're like, I think Tegan's kind of like watching this dance. Is like, what kind of genre am I gonna?
I rolled a natural 18 with my +4, so I have a 22 on my playing my viol. I'm playing well. Yay!
You played the shit out of that viol. I think you rolled so good that like
the devil
even if Ricky
was over in Georgia and went.
I'm not saying you were dancing poorly.
So
I think this is like devil was like, shit, I gotta play some D&D. I think
Ricky and
playing
Tegan
so
are just
good,
getting like
even
lit.
people that were like, shit, I don't even think I can dance, but like you start dancing to this, take a couple film clips, you like play it montage style, play this over as like it'll make anybody look like a dance kid.
Yeah, so Ricky and Tegan are just getting lit in like a
a little bit in
Yeah.
Shortly after that, I think there's a horse-drawn cart that starts approaching. There's a few people here and there that start to trickle in arriving. But there is a horse-drawn cart that arrives, and as it gets closer, you do recognize that there's a handful of either professors that are on this cart. Professor Bari, Professor Goodbody, Professor Hethba, Professor Cyrene, and Professor Thwick. Some of these are professors y'all probably, me just saying the names of, you don't know who the fuck that is because we haven't really discussed them in game. Bari is the assistant director who first introduced you to the academy, and also the stashed professor who you were just in lecture with and having a hard time paying attention to until he said something about mustache riders, and you're like, wait, what, did he just say that? Professor Goodbody is the very androgynous tiefling professor who was in the
You guys did such a good job.
entrance exam, the one you found in the cage, and then
Oh,
no, not that one.
oh, okay.
Was the one you found in the cage, and then subsequently cut from the ceiling of the cage and made fall on their head.
Avoiding eye contact.
Professor Hethba was the one that was pretending to be a cultist and talked like my bad impression of Bjork. Professor Cyrene is the Tabaxi professor, the one that had invited Sunny to come attend to the academy. And Professor Thwick is the God's words. What's the fucking I'm Curie? What's the Kenku, the Kenku professor who specializes in ranging skills. So all of them are rolling up on a cart, a horse-drawn cart. And I think one of them greets you. I think Professor Bari is like, oh, hello, students. As they roll past you and they start unloading their carts, each of them has a gift to start to bring over to this table. I think Professor Thwick has needs some help from a few of the other professors with a very large barrel of her own that's kind of sloshing around, the contents of which and kind of brings all of the gifts that they had brought in their cart over to that table. And it's at that point that Priscilla comes out of her tent. Oh God, this is gonna be hard. I'm gonna pause the mic for a second. And then, so as Priscilla steps out of her tent, I think Professor Bari looks over and sees her stepping out. She is a pearlescent unicorn that just looks fucking fabulous. Just like the sun just like backlit hitting her mane, just like shimmering. She just like looks incredible. She's stunning on this her glorious day. And Professor Bari looks over and says, "Oh, Priscilla, happy birthday! It's good to see you." Priscilla looks over. Hello, Assistant Director Bari. It's good to see you. Thanks for coming on my birthday.
Bequest casts thaumaturgy and makes their voice boom 3 times as loud as normal and screams, "Happy birthday, girl!"
Oh, students, it's so good to have students come and celebrate with me every year. Come here, you little buttons. Oh, Susan is here too. Oh, hello.
Hey.
I think she also looks back at the other professors and she kind of frowns for a second. And then kind of like shrugs it off after like almost like in her head, like counting the professors, and then like looks back at the students. It's like, so welcome to my party. How are you doing? How is your studies? Are you new students?
Yeah, we're pretty new. So we've been here for like a few months now, right?
Quite 2 months is my understanding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're kind of killing it.
Yeah, from where I'm still playing my viol, I'll cast thaumaturgy and do the triple volume thing just so that I can just talk normally and still be heard from a distance and say, yes, we're there. We're getting on to a couple months and it's been interesting so far, and happy birthday.
Oh, well, thank you. And may I say, you are playing lovely. That is a beautiful playing style you're playing on that viol there.
Thank you.
We got some gifts, and Bequest just kind of shakes the box gently and be like, "Where do you want these?"
Ooh, and I think she kind of clops her two little like cloven hoofs together and just like kind of, ooh, I love presents. I don't think I was gonna open them quite yet, but all of the gifts are going in that table right over there. And there's a table kind of where Susan had dropped off her 6 barrels, and the professors had also had a large barrel that they had dropped off, and the woodland creatures had a little gift basket of sort of mushrooms and berries and little foraged items. It's just kind of a selection of assorted gifts are piling up on this table as people are arriving, and that's kind of seems to be the gift table area repository.
I feel like we overprepared for gifts. Everyone else is given like twigs and berries, and we actually went to a shop.
I mean, that was the forest critters that brought that selection of things. To be fair.
I mean, still, I mean, we could have
You
brought
can't
some.
expect much from like a couple rabbits and squirrels.
They just found this is a pretty neat looking pebble. Bring it to them as a gift.
Yeah, like if a rabbit
And you know
brought
how much
working
morel mushrooms
genitalia,
are?
that'd be surprising.
Yeah. You see, you're sitting here just like ragging on the fact that the squirrel brought an acorn. Little do you know that it's an acorn that's been enchanted 3 times over by a druid or something. In a magical world, you can't necessarily tell. I love past editions when it's like, this is an acorn. By the way, it will explode.
Professor Bari comes over to also say happy birthday to Priscilla. And also, this birthday party of Priscilla's is also like her wedding announcement party. Her and Parnilla have been dating for, like, as far as human terms, a lot of years, but as far as, you know, immortal terms, not an incredibly long amount of time. A long time, but they finally decided, you know, they're officially getting married, or the celestial version of marriage anyways. And they've made the official announcement of, you know, they're getting married, and this birthday party is extra special for her because it's also her, you know, marriage announcement party. So I think Professor Bari comes over to where Priscilla and Parnilla are standing there and says,